I knew I forgot. Hey, y'all. I knew I forgot something. I forgot to reposition the camera. So hang on just a minute. I knew I forgot something. So you could see the table. And here I thought I was doing so good. All right. That works. Okay. Here we go. Let's try this again. Okay. All right. I've missed you guys. I'm so happy to see you here. Hi, Marilyn. Hi, Teresa. Okay, I am doing good. Okay, well, that was a flub. But you know what? If that's the only one, I think I am doing good. You know, we can't be too hard on ourselves right now, not with everything we've been through. So, hi, Denise. I know I can't. Hi, Beth Cat. T-Barb. Aw, everyone give Beth Cat a hug. She lost one of her kitties, and one of her other kitties isn't doing very good. Hi, Big Steph. Oh, hi, everybody. Yay, I'm back. Hopefully we'll stay up. I've talked to a lot of people. The internet comes up, the power went up and then went back down. Hi, Lucky Girl. Oh, I'm so happy to see you too. And Deborah. And then the internet went up and went back down, and there's so many people still without power and without internet. So please pray for them. And most importantly, tomorrow we have a front moving through, and we're going to have, in some places, an inch, maybe even a little bit more of rain in Florida. So I drove around my block, I counted 8 houses on my block alone that need to be tarped. So they're in a hellfire hurry to get everybody tarped through their TARP program and other private companies that do tarping. So please pray for protection and that maybe we won't get that much rain. I don't have roof damage. I was very blessed. My brother and one of his friends from his church helped me get a new roof, I don't know, 5-6 months ago. You probably remember that if you've been with me. That was so blessed. But the hurricane insurance company dropped me because they said there wasn't anything wrong with my roof. Anyway, so I got a new roof. I only had damage to, there was a big tree down in between my house and the neighbor's house. It was their tree. Thankfully, it was a perfect lay down in between the 2 houses. So that's being cut up with a power saw right now. And everyone lost their fence, their screening, the trees, my big tree in the backyard is still standing, but branches it was just crazy. Hi, Marie. So, hi, Michelle, and thank you. I want to thank you thank you, Johnny, for, I guess you put up a video that I was safe, and I know Danny announced that I was safe because I was able to text you both. I used my phone so much, I didn't want to use it. They warned me I was going to go over the gigabytes or megabytes or bytes a gig of whatever it is, the bitey giggy thing. Or my phone would slow down, and it did. It did, and I have a really great plan, but it was I don't know how many days. I don't even want to count. All my neighbors are safe and well, but I'd say 3 to 4 out of 5 houses have roof damage. There were roofing shingles. Oh, thank you, Michelle. That's very sweet of you. There were so many roofing shingles in the road, in the driveways, in the front or the back, of the side. Everywhere you looked, there were pieces of the school that's by me roof, which took a hard hit. There are 15 schools in our district that are out of commission. We don't know how long. There isn't they haven't made an announcement yet. They did tarp the school that's closest to me. They got that all up yesterday, so that was good. But everyone took a rain a couple of days ago, and that was shocking. That wasn't good, and that was a big thunderstorm. So, but not as bad as much rain is coming tomorrow. but our, oh, thank you guys. Don't make me cry. Thank you, Spirit Watcher. That's very sweet of you. So I can't talk about the damage too much because it's still too raw, but we all banded together and all of our neighbors helped each other. We all helped each other clear yards and doorways and everything. So I just want to say, I met people I've never even known lived on my block. So it was a beautiful thing and a time of, I knew this was going to happen. So I'm not going to talk about it anymore. Okay. So I need a tissue now. Damn it. I thought I was going to go through it. Okay. So it's still just too fresh, you guys. Okay, but thank you everyone who checked in on me. Thank you, T-Barb. And I'm sorry, I just didn't want to use the phone. I didn't want to try to use the phone to create a video or anything like that. I was too afraid I would lose my only way to communicate with people. So now that that's over, the funny thing was when Publix came back up, I will share this with you because we all stunk to high heaven. We were all sweaty, dirty. Everybody looked the same. Nobody had makeup on. Nobody's hair was done. Nobody's hair was washed. I'm sure we freaked the children out. The small children, I'm sure thought it was Halloween because that's what it was really bad. Woo! Everybody stunk to high heaven. But man, I'm usually all over Publix and the heiress that owned it, but they had a generator the size of a semi truck, and we didn't have a whole lot available, but it was so great to just even get anything that we needed, And so, you stop at your neighbors. Do you need this? What do you need? So we all worked together. It was really quite lovely. There's still so much destruction here, so it's just too raw, and we lost a lot of businesses. And hi, Jen Lynn. And we just love them, and we're here to support them. A couple of them that I frequent regularly with guests are not going to be able to, their buildings are gone. But there are two, I found out this morning, skies in Santini Village on Fort Myers Beach, and also the Perfect Cup in Matlacha, my favorite. The building is there. I don't know if they're going to rebuild because the road is washed out. So we'll see. Anyway, I'll update you. If you're helping me just by being here, and hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And that will help me out a lot with some funds from YouTube. I'm doing readings again. Yesterday was my first day back with stable internet. So that felt really good. That was a big accomplishment. And so if you want to have a reading with me, go to thewayofpositivechange.com and just hit the book a session tab, and it'll walk you right through. I'd love to see you and meet you. Okay, so let's just jump right into this because I've got a lot. I'm sorry I talked so long. Thank you, Miss Foggy. So I'm back up and doing card of the day too. That was the first time since 2011 that I've been knocked off from doing card of the day. That's how long I've been doing it. So, but this was the craziest thing. I've lived in Lee County since 1977, and I've been through hurricanes and big tropical storms, but this was a mammoth. Okay, so let's see. Card of the day. I'm doing card of the day. Hi, Miss Deborah. Thank you. That's sweet of you. Card of the day. Way of Positive Change. Facebook and Instagram every single day. Is the Emperor. So there are going to be our lawmakers, Congress, President, maybe even an elder in your family. There's some authority figures making rules, pushing their power, making executive decisions, the CEOs of some companies. So look for some big decisions coming down. I'm expecting Biden to make a decision. We're going to read on Biden and MBS because the you know what is going to the you know what's going to hit the fan. All right. Thank you, Lady Life. And Jay is getting paperwork for a new job. And so he said he was going to try to come on and just say hi to everyone. As far as I know, even when it, thank you, Lucky Girl, even though it exited over on the other side of the state, it even hit my best friend's younger sister, Diane, lost. She and her husband and 2 boys lost everything in Flagler County. They flooded 3 to 4 feet. So anyway, our card of the day is the Emperor. And if you want to help the people in Florida, just go to a really safe site. Pretty much every single person I know has a family member or best friend that's lost everything because of the storm surge, mostly. Okay. All right, I told you how stinky we all were. Our neighbors, we all had PTSD. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at Biden and MBS relationship because, wow, since MBS, the Saudis, and they made that live golf tournament agreement with Trump and his golf courses, that smelled like a hairy skunk. I don't know why the skunk has to be extra hairy, but apparently this skunk was. Right? If it's Trump's skunk, it's, hi, Miss Becca. Everybody wish Becca happy birthday. I think it's Saturday or Sunday, the 16th, 15th, 16th, I think you said. Okay. All right, so let's take a look. MBS. Oh, Monday the 17th. I'm sorry, I was off a day. All right, MBS and his relationship with Biden. That must have been a big, of course, we know, Trump and Barbie made deals. Barbie's husband, what's his name? Kushner. Or he's actually Barbie, right? All right, the relationship between, oops, I gotta move this back. MBS and Biden. And I think I caught for a minute, because I was told you I was driving around. I went around my neighborhood to see who all hadn't been tarped and if there's, we're all banding together. But and I was talking to the guy cutting up the tree. Oh, I forgot my train of thought. Oh, well, never mind. I'll come back to it. Oh, I came in. Sorry about that. I came in and I think I saw on CNN that Biden is saying there's going to be repercussions because of the OPEC decision. All right, so there's a lot of thought being given to this. There's a lot of prayers. There's some strategic thinking, some strategery. I haven't said that word for a while. Going on, and what the next plan is, what Biden's plan is. Oh, I also wanted to tell you, not that it's important, but it's important to me. My bronchitis cleared up completely. My lungs were completely clear about, I don't know, 2 or 3 days completely before the hurricane hit. So when we were all getting ready, that was a really good thing. Okay, so it's a lot of talks about money. They're trying, some mediator that tried to speak between the two of them, that didn't work out well. I think it's a female. I can't imagine who that would be. I'm going to say someone on our side. And then there's the tower. There's that decision, right? Okay, and then they went into delay. They went upside down. Somebody's working against themselves. World agreements. Think bigger. There's other opportunities. There's other deals. We really need to, hi, Susan, thank you. Hi, Patricia. We really need to think about who we're partnering with, There's decisions to make. And I really think that Biden's going to say, hey, you have a choice to make here, Bucky. You better make the right one, or we may pull out our protection. We're such a Biden's such a mob boss. He's probably going to tell him, no, I'm telling the truth. This isn't hyperbole. You got to make a choice. Those are his favorite words. Okay, so there will be some bending here on a scale from 0 to 10. We're at 7. He's gonna, thanks, Carrie H. That's very sweet of you. He's gonna need to eat his Wheaties before he goes into more talks with us. But this is how we're seeing, we really have to get on top. We're too nice. We're just too nice. All right, there's some planning. Okay, there's going to be talks. So that's good, because if everybody just goes into hangman mode, then nothing gets done, right? So with the Lovers and the 3 of Pentacles and the Page of Wands, there's going to be talks, and we're going to be able to work this out. Susie Z here. Susie Z has a lot of trees down, and I haven't been able to talk to you, Susie. I hope you're getting everything picked up and you're okay, and I hope you have all your services back. All right, and what's on the bottom? And there we go. There's our card of the day. So there's going to be some big decisions there. I think he's going to get tough, and we have to. Which leads me into this next question from the Square Peg, one of our Tarot family members. And she asked, which this I didn't know anything about. I was just dumbfounded when I read her question. Oh, thanks, Miss Mel. Thank you very much. Okay. Saudi Arabia, the Saudis own a company called, and I'm probably going to slaughter this name, Fundamonti. Thanks, Miss Mina. Fundamonti, and they lease farmland in Arizona. They grow alfalfa to export to feed their cows in the Middle East, because their country has practically exhausted all of its own aquifers. I want to know if this is going to continue. Incidentally, the Arizona aquifer is owned by the Butler Valley Groundwater and mostly owned by the state of Arizona in a trust for the support of public schools. This is supposed to be held, the welfare and the well-being of this aquifer is supposed to be held in a trust for public schools. So this is, what are we doing? Arizona has gone upside down. I'm telling you what. I don't know what's wrong with them. Something's in their water. No, I'm just kidding. We can't blame all Floridians for Satan, and we can't blame all of Arizonians or whatever y'all are called. So I want to know, so I have to repeat the question. Okay. So thank you, Ms. Desiree. Saudi Arabia is leasing farmland in Arizona. Square Peg wants to know, all the water they're using to grow this alfalfa to export back to feed their own cows in the Middle East, yet they're not giving us, and they're going to squelch on the OPEC deal. I think we're going to squash back or whatever we're doing. Okay, so let's see if the Saudis are going to be able to continue to take the water from the Butler Valley groundwater. This is just ridiculous. How does this even happen? Where we threaten the supply for our own people in Arizona. How does that happen? Thanks, Ms. Barbara. Thanks, Jenlyn. Okay. All right. We need to cut this out. Why is this happening? To threaten our own our aquifers and our own water for our own farmers and local customers. This just astounded me. You know, that's where Biden needs to step in and say, no OPEC, no water. You can't even have it anyway. Get out of here. Okay, let's see if this is going to continue. This is a power play. We're getting something for this. What, I don't know. So thanks, Miss Bonnie. Okay. Judgment, decisions, and power. So there will be a power play over this very issue. Yeah. See, you know, when stuff like that goes on, you know this bully card's involved somewhere. This is really something. I just couldn't believe this was true when I was reading. Of course, I know Square Peg wouldn't, mislead me, but I had to Google it and do my research this morning. Okay. Yeah, this is deceptive. There's an argument that's going to happen about this. It's a big power play. This is going to be a turf war, where these dogs are, barking, or wolves are barking across from the river. And this is actually a really good card for this, because these dogs used to drink in unison and share out of this body of water, but then they got into this. And then, of course, there's this eclipse here, and then they get into the turf war, and then the river dries up, and then the scorpion comes up, so they can't even go back, and they've forgotten how to be grateful for one another. So there's going to be a open can of whoop ass on this, because that's not good. And then we're sorry we made this deal, and we're sorry we lost some of this water. So can't cry over spilled milk. We have to do something about it right now. There is going to be a change. It was a risk. There was other money deals involved. And there was an exchange. So like I said, I don't know what we got out of this. We definitely got something, but now we're beleaguered, and this looks like every Floridian I know. We have to laugh about it, right? Stinky, dirty, sweaty with a bandage, standing up, and tattered clothes. Okay. So we're going to stand up. They're going to stand up for their rights, and they're going to say, we're not going to, we need this for our own farmland and our own people, and this is going to change. So hopefully, Square Peg, we'll hear some good news about this, and Biden and the governor of Arizona will put the, can I say kibosh? Put the stop to this, them leasing farmland in Arizona and taking the water. This is crazy. To grow alfalfa to ship back to their own cows. What the hell? That is eye-popping. Okay. All right, so I asked that. Whoops. Okay. So Biden and MBS are going to talk. All right. Helena asked, do you still see Trump not going to jail? Yes or no? Is he going to go to jail? Thank you, genealogy junkie. Okay. Is Trump getting ignited? I wish somebody would ignite him. Wouldn't be hard to do if you were standing behind him. Oh my God. Oh, thanks for posting the question, Patricia. Is Trump going to jail? Does he get indicted or not? Oh boy. Boy, you don't really realize how precious water is until you lose the ability to drink it, brush your teeth with it, flush your toilet with it, or wash your dishes with it. We went without water. I can't even talk about it. All right. There's more news about Putin coming out. So I'm thinking more stuff about, I keep seeing more stuff about the 2016 election. And that makes sense because here's the Putin card and we're waiting. And things that happen around that time frame make more sense to me. And that's why he was trying to get those documents, right? And he has more documents. And I think on the Sunday show, I was able to watch a little bit of the Sunday show with Jen and Becca and Johnny. And they asked about the documents. And there's definitely more documents. Okay. Well, he's got friends in high places. They're all trying to get him to go through this. This is a gate card. We hear about, we think we got him, but this is all going to be about money, donations, government, stealing things, cheating, stealing. He will be seen already as the big grifter, but the thief, possibly even the thief of the, for entertainment purposes only, for the thing that happened in 2016. Listen, they're going, I'm seeing that there's news soon about the grift or the thrift or the theft or what he did with government, and we are going to hear about this. Now, I'm not getting that page of pentacles that I want to see. So I'm seeing a connection to oligarch money and Putin. And I don't think we're far off from this. I'm still not seeing like the 8 of Swords for jail, but I am seeing that they're rushing to bring these charges. This happens quickly, okay? This is a quick card. This isn't, but we're almost there. And these are all quick cards right here. The 8 of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Page of Swords. Okay, and it's about the person who helped. So does he get his special piece of paper? There's news about this coming very, very shortly. Midterms or no midterms. It's about the deals with other people, government. They're working on how to do this. I think this is I'm going to go with the yes. Now, will he serve time? I'm going to, we're asking if he's going to go to jail. So I'm seeing they're working on how to bring these charges. There are several people that are looking at how to do this. Thanks, Miss Summer. But I think it's like I'm just still not getting the jail card. He may be able to work a deal, or they work with him at home imprisonment, or I don't. I'm not seeing, but I'm seeing these charges coming very, very soon. So maybe it's some sort of detention. I don't know what. Oh my gosh, something happens here. Well, let's just take a look at his health. Let's see, because Becca says maybe something will happen. Okay. All right. Trump's health. He looked the worst I've ever seen him when he was getting on and off that golf cart at the Live Golf tournament at the up at his New Jersey. What is the name of that place? Trump's health. If you could hit that like button, you guys, that would really help me. Thank you so much. Yeah, I just started doing readings again. If you want to book a reading, thewayofpositivechange.com. That would be super great. Well, he thinks he's going to live forever. He's got something hereditary going on here with this Six of Cups. He's not feeling, he's got stiffy issues. Yeah, no, so there's some cards are saying that, you know how when we don't take care of ourselves, we get in our own way with the High Priestess, and there's some secret behaviors that we do, or yeah, so not so great. He could have some hip, knee, thank you, Miss Catherine, hip, knee, ankle issues here. So that's not that great. His mom is showing up here. Mom and a sister. I'm not sure what happened in the family tree there. Okay, so this is a health issue. This could be, since this is competition, he could have one organ. If he doesn't drink enough water, he could have one organ fighting for more sustenance or water. So he's having a couple of things going on here. So we don't wish anyone ill health. For entertainment purposes only, but this looks like there could be an announcement about his health. There's our card of the day again. So I would look for that. Hey, Joe Schmo. Yeah, Bedminster. All right. So the FBI has told his lawyers to cough up the rest of the documents, or there's going to be an issue. That's what the scuttlebutt is. Okay, so let's see. Are there going to be more search and seizures for Bedminster or some of the kids' houses or Trump affiliates? Are there going to be more search for documents? Ooh, we'll stop right there. I know, Sleuth Jill, I wish you would have a gag order put in place. But he steps in it himself. Did you see Herschel Walker, speaking of squirrel, did you see Herschel Walker talk about the cow and the bull and jumping over the fence yesterday? Oh my God, you have to see it. Okay, this takes patience and persistence. And he made deals he made deals. He made deals. He may have, and he's been paid. Someone's talking with this strength card. There's the secrets. Yeah. Oh, man. They're working on it. Victory after a struggle. I'm asking strictly about the FBI here. They've made him a deal. All right, there's news coming about this soon. Okay, there's the officers. And this could be someone from the Secret Service that gives up the goods as well. Someone that wore a uniform. Okay, they're not going to get them all. They are not going to get them all, but there are 2 cards still left standing. They're wishing they would have gone in more quickly, sooner. So they will not get them all. Some of them have been given. He's been paid already. Maybe this is that attorney Bab, the female with the dark hair. Someone gives up some information. It's hard to get her to talk, but it's a little too late to do the right thing now. They let some of those papers get taken. They traveled. These are cards of travel. So, but they will get some. Shoot. Hi, Sissy. Okay. Oh, boy. Okay. So Cassidy Hutchinson is cooperating with the Georgia Trump investigation. Will she give them helpful, useful information on Trump? Now, thanks, Patty. Excuse me. Thank you, Patty, very much. All right. So Fani Willis they're going dark. They're going to say, we're not going to give you any reason to blame midterms, wins or losses on us. But in December, there's going to be some shock and awe. All right. Well, they didn't say this after, so it will be December. Okay. Cassidy Hutchinson, she's cooperating with Georgia Trump investigation. Will she give them helpful, useful info? She might be queen number 2. She's already been a queen that helped, right? Hi, Aquarius Builder. I'm happy to see you too. Oop, stop there. There are some things she didn't see or didn't know, ignore. So I don't know. Looks like she has victory with some of the phone calls, some of the information. She could even know about some Putin ties there with money ties, deals that were made. She's going to help them. So this is good. This is a very helpful, reciprocal, I'll help you, you help me. Gosh, she's going to need a whole new identity afterwards. Where's she going to go? The Bahamas, I guess, or something. Excuse me. All right. Yep, Lady Justice. So they were searching for something she doesn't know about, but she will be able to give them happy information that makes them happy, excuse me. So she will, yes, she's helping. All right, let's take a look. T-Barb, Lori, do you think the hurricane was the thing you kept seeing that would affect Christmas and Thanksgiving? But it really doesn't affect people that don't live in Florida. Now, it will affect the voting in Florida. In fact, that was another question. Thanks, Jejujo 13. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. I'm sorry. Jejujo? Thank you so much. Okay, so thanks, David. Let's just look, or do we still have a Thanksgiving event coming? Hey, Mari, I hope you did okay through the storm. All right, do we still have a Thanksgiving event coming that okay, that's my card for yes. Okay, so that's a financial issue. Savings, not being able to hold on to something or control for something. It makes for uncertainty. It could affect stocks more. Thanks, Joe. That's very kind of you. We still have something coming. So it isn't the hurricane. And that would make more sense for what I saw because And I was thinking about that this morning. I kept getting the Eight of Pentacles and the Judgment card. The Judgment card is hearing a calling, a call to action, right? Where the dead people come out of the coffins, right? And the Eight of Pentacles is hard work, you know. It's where the guy walks away from the city to concentrate on what he has to do. So he really puts his head down to work on things. Yeah, this is a little, could be disruption in our faith, that we need a lift. It could be what we're going through with this card came up with our dealings with MBS. We still have something coming up. I don't have a good feeling about Putin. So let's take a quick look at that. But this is at least, you know, that's a yes card, okay? And it's going to be, the problem is, remember, if you don't like the outcome card in the Celtic Cross, you go back to the challenge card, for me anyway. This is a greedy grifter, terrible person that does anything for greed, and it causes anxiety and concern. So let's just see if something, and as I get to come back up, maybe I can do another video Friday or Saturday, depends on how many readings I get scheduled. I'm trying to get everyone back in, to get myself back up, and to see all of you. Oh no, Mari, the hurricane and the flooding busted my pipes. I had a pipe bust too on the west side of my house. Oh my gosh. But did you flood inside? Luckily, my son came over and helped me remember where the water main was, and we fixed mine, but it flooded my side yard. Let us know, text me or message me that you're okay, that you didn't have flooding inside the house. Okay. Is Putin going to do something that directly affects United States citizens? Yes or no? And as we get closer, because we're what, mid-October now? I can't even believe it. As we get closer, I'll really try to zero in, and feel free to put on the community page what you want me to ask if you with your intuitive hits, because we know all you guys are psychic or you wouldn't be here. Okay, all right, we're glad you're okay. I'm glad you were able to get through it. Is Putin going to do something that affects United States citizens? I'm going to take a look at the thinking about it. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't have a good feeling about him, because I feel anytime a weirdo is cornered, you know, it's never a good outcome. It never is. Yeah, when he feels, you know, this is his wounded warrior on its side, and he's thinking about hatching a plan. Because this is who he is at his root. And he wants to be seen that way, as the victorious warrior, not the wounded one on his side, right? That bridge thing was, I think that made him lose his cool. Yeah, genealogy junkie. I have 90% of my Christmas shopping done. OPEC is going to cause gas problems. And one of the railway agreements just busted up, that Biden was able to delay the strike. So I heard something about that too. I've only been able to catch so much news. Yeah, he's hatching a plan. I don't like this. So, that's the card we got about Trump's health too. So, so this is a yes, right? Otherwise, we wouldn't have back and forth and competition and unexpected difficulties. This can be disruptions with things. I don't have the air card here, like the 8 of Wands, but I do have, like, this could be shipping, merchant, trade, right? Because this is the merchant card. So this is a yes. So that could very well have something to do with it, is my guess, right? My intuition. So we'll look more into this. Please send me your questions. I will ask them, I promise. Excuse me. That would be really good, Sleuth Jill. And again, thank you guys so much for reaching out to me. It really did. It made me cry. And thanks, Johnny, again, and everybody and Becca and Jen and Danny Shea for announcing that I was okay and reaching out. That just really, you have no idea how much it helps to hear a word of kindness when you are not doing so great, right? Okay. Now, Donna H. We have partial eclipse and was it big stuff or was it oh, my other astrology friend. Gosh, I saw you in here too. Doggone it. Partial eclipse partial solar eclipse October 25th. A total lunar eclipse November 8th. And so she wanted to know, so we have the upcoming eclipses, one partial, one total. Events are in the news. What does this bring? How will we be feeling? Let's take a look at that. Thanks, Rondaroo. How will we be feeling? Mari, I'm so thankful that you're okay. This storm was an effing monster. Like I said, I have my best friend's youngest sister and their family lost everything, and they're on the other side of the state. They're in Flagler County, and here Mari's up in Tampa. Mari, are you by Orlando or Tampa? I can never remember. It was awful, so much water. It just, Orlando, that's right. It had such far-reaching storm surge, and it was awful. Okay. Thanks, Dale. Thanks, T-Barb. Okay, wow, what the heck? All right, so that's the card we got with Sapud, right? You know, some of these events could start to happen. They're high side bakshish. Yeah. We have my favorite sister is back. Thanks, Steve. My brother called me or texted me all the time until we couldn't text anymore. When we hit the eye of the storm, I lost contact with everybody. And then he called every single morning. Yeah, so some of our deals are going to blow apart. You know, there's going to be untrustworthy people that just are trying to get And this is just really going to, I'm going to say deals that fall apart. Betrayal. Someone lying and not doing the right thing. I just saw the mail lady looking for me. I try to catch her. I don't have a mailbox. She won't leave it at my neighbor's. I don't have a mailbox. It isn't fixed yet. My son has to fix it. I even tried it. My mailbox was found way down the road, but the pole and everything, the post, the big wooden post is broken. She wouldn't put it in there. So, but I can get deliveries now from like Amazon. Okay, so this is not good. Okay, so these eclipses, and this is an eclipse card, right? There's 2 eclipses in the tarot, one in the 8 of Cups and one on the Pisces Moon card. So this is dirty dealing, people not telling the truth. This is the shell game, people trying to make problems on purpose, right before midterms, right? What day is the voting day? Oh, Jen Lynn, Zinny Cat is fine, but boy, we were sleeping in the hallway, and she just didn't understand all the whistling and the howling and the, oh God, I can't even talk about it. It was just like being in a freight train. Whistle was the whistling. It traumatized her, but she's fine now. So this is double dipping, dirty dealing, thieving, lying, bill bar cards, people reneging on deals. That sets us on our pet. Yeah, betrayal. So this isn't okay. But you know what? We're going to come out of it. Some of this has to do with the OPEC talks. But we will be perceived as having been betrayed. It's deals falling apart. That could be the real deals, the OPEC deals. It could be because they make more deals with the Live tournament, or we find out about more deals that were made. November 8th is Election Day. We have an eclipse, a total lunar eclipse on the election day. Isn't that just super? Thanks, Zuma. Thanks. That's very sweet of you. So we need some good news, you guys. We need some good news. I think if we look more towards December and some of the people that get caught, the solar eclipse in Scorpio 25 will have direct energy over, Russia. Okay, Aquarius builder. Thanks, Deb at the beach. I'm going to start riding my bike because my beach was wrecked. And our beach was wrecked. Rendezvous. Thank you. Mel, she took it upon herself to hold it. Okay, thank you, Patricia. Thanks, Roland. Oh my God, we need some good. All right, let's just take a look at what you and I need to know. This is heartbreaking. Oh, thanks, Patricia. That's very sweet of you. It will all be brought to the truth always comes out. Truth and light always wins. So we just have to hold to that. Let's see them exposed. Let's ask for healing. Let's do our prayer work. Please, again, send prayers to everybody in Florida that needs tarps before we get these big rains tomorrow. Tomorrow, like I said, I think they start early in the morning. There are 8 houses on my block alone that need to be tarped because it'll just start seeping in, and it just isn't good because shingles have been ripped off. Some tar papers have been ripped off too. All right, let's just take a look at what you and I need to know. These eclipses don't carry good energy. It's just the break of communication and dirty dealing, But these scoundrels will be caught, right? Let's try to keep it light. Wow. Yeah, Mari's up by Orlando, and her husband's a roofing contractor, and he's had up to 300 estimates called in. Thanks, Marby. We'll take a look at Stacey Abrams. I'll see how I do with the cleanup in my side yard. The fence, I have another fence that blocks off the trash area and my air conditioner. That all came down with the tree. And there'll be shingles and stuff I have to pick up out there. You have to wear gloves to pick it up because it has asbestos in it. I forgot that at first. That was another lovely experience. You have to put tape on your hands to get it all out of your... Oh, crap. It's crazy. Sitting here putting tape on myself, pulling all this stuff, fiberglass or whatever it is. Fiberglass. Okay. What do you and I need to know? Oh, just keep saying your prayers. Do your MBOs, your BPs. And I think Linda said she was going to have Tom back on again. That'll be good. Please hit the like button. Please, if you want to help me out, is a king killer. Oh, bye, Pootie. Oh, boy. Wow, maybe you can give us some more information about that Aquarius builder. Batisha, the eclipse in ancient times was seen as a king killer. Woo! Okay, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to know how to help, and thank you so much for your donations and moderators, lucky girl. And if you guys want to do a reading and catch up with me, thewayofpositivechange.com, hit the book a session tab. All right, don't believe everything you hear. Listen, all the I like to call this the fish tank card. You know how when all of the fish get in a scuffle and they kick up the silt, and then you can't see when the fish start biting at each other, you can't see who lost a fin or a tail because it isn't clear. So there isn't clarity around all these things that we're going to hear. So you can't. There's gossip, and people are spreading falsehoods on purpose. Do people do that? Oh my God. Oh my God. And so they're not working together. There are spies and lies. Wow. This is not working together. Okay, so what's our challenge? Work together. You're all light bearers. We can do this. This is who we are. Send out the good things. This is a good karma card. Send it out. Comes back just like a boomerang. Send out good thoughts, gratitude. It comes back. My first hot shower, I was so grateful. Whew. Okay, don't lose faith. Don't lose hope. Don't lose faith. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it isn't coming. All right? So hang in there, lean on each other. We got this. And it could be a little tough, but we're going to get through it. Right? And the people that have sniffy problems, they're going to have bigger problems. Right? And we help each other here. This is just like, my neighbor coming down. I have one neighbor that hooked up the generator. And the next morning when we all came out to go out the front door, take a shutter down and come out, just to see, she was passing out coffee. And it was, just what the doctor ordered. All right. If you want to do some positive affirmations, throw a party about the good things that are getting ready to come. Look this crap in the face and say, this isn't the truth. Better times are coming. So let's do our parties and give thanks. Thanks, Amora. Don't get attuned. Do not get attuned. Accept invitations to the party and let's celebrate the good things that are coming. What better way, really, is to give gratitude and give thanks, right? Because we're going to escape the bully. Listen, this isn't going to be easy, but we don't want to set fear in place either, okay? So these people do walk away from the bully and then they start their life again. But are they bruised? Do they have a couple of nicks from the swords? This is a sword collector. He's done this before. These are people that do this all the time, you know. But we walk away and then we start. Yeah, you see the best in people when there's a disaster in you. We give thanks. And we have friends that are going to help us. Notice how this is looking right at this. We're going to get through this, but there's problems coming. There's, you know, and but we're going to get through it. And so there's light at the end of this tunnel. Okay, so there's some tough stuff happening. Hey, Prairie. So, but we're going to make it. All right, Susie Z, let's meet up soon. I have no idea if, I don't know how our restaurant fared where we normally meet, but we can check and see. Okay. I don't even know if they're up. Thanks, Cindy Keel. That's very sweet of you. Okay, thank you, moderators. Thank you for the donations. I'll look to see how we do with recovery and readings. I have my side yard to do now. I still have to go replace all of my condiments and my baking things that but I did a reading for one of my best friends, Amber, and she gave me a gift certificate to Whole Foods. So I'm going to replace some of my baking needs for the upcoming season with that gift certificate. So that's something great to look forward to. Thanks again. Hi, Trillim. All right, you guys, take care. Thanks for reaching out. Much love to you. Thanks, Miss Lynn. And let's do a reading. And bless you too, David. And thanks so much, you guys. Much love to you. And I'll see you again very soon. And pray for everybody to get their tarps up, because that's not going to be good if we can't get everybody tarped. All right. Thanks. Love you.